Hey everybody, I'm Jeff and this is my wood carving channel. I'm back out here in the shop finally. I'm going to start doing some more wood carving projects. And I finally got Stash all ready to paint. I'll be painting him today. Done the little wood burning on him. You can see what he looks like. Anyway, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to start painting him today. And I got in the rest of my fell wood carving chisels. So now I've got the whole set that I wanted. And I got these from a place called Chipping Away up in Canada. And I had real good luck with them. There's their number and their website. These guys carry most everything for wood carving, and I was real happy. I got everything real quick from them, and Doug Linker is the guy who mentioned getting away from Chipping Away, and so I did what Doug said, placed an order. They're real nice people and everything came in. So I want to show you today some of the sanding tools that people use to carve or to sand their wood carvings. And you're probably wondering how in the world do some of these guys carve or sand some of the spots on here that are just about impossible to get with sandpaper. And I can show you some of the tools that they use, and nobody ever shows these at all. But I figured out where to get them, what they're used for, and man, do they work good. I'll show them to you. This is my power carving table, and it's all vented. It pulls all the dust away, and works pretty good. It's something I built. But here's one of the ways that you sand stuff like this, get into cracks and crevices and rounds. And see this little disc? It's the Scotch-Brite radial bristle disc. That's what they're called. And they come in all different grits. These things work really great. Now this radial disc will go in a Fordham power carver, Dremel tool, and I've got my Oz power carver. And I'll show you how good this thing works. Now they go in one direction. They'll sand all the cracks and crevices that are really hard to get with sandpaper. See how this thing works. It really takes away the wood, but you can do all the cracks and crevices with it. Then you can actually hold it up sideways. And man, it will remove some wood very quickly. But there's all different grits. I use this all the time. Great to have. And this is like a secret that guys use for sanding the carvings they don't tell you about. Anyway, Scotch-Brite radial bristle disc is what they're called. This is the package that they come in. Okay. Another tool that guys use that they don't show you to sand all of this round stuff, and nobody ever shows you this, but this is called a SandOFlex, and it's a flap sander. Only it doesn't use flat sheets of sandpaper. I'm going to turn it sideways here. You see all the little fingers? These sanding discs come in all different grits, of course, and they come serrated like this. And on little tiny fingers, and watch, I'm going to go ahead and run this and show you how, and this thing, I guarantee you, I use this all the time. There you go. You can't get hurt on these. These little fingers, they won't bother you one bit. And man, I'm telling you, they will take a wood carving and sand it in seconds. You're done. I mean, look at how smooth that come out just me messing around there for a minute. So it's called a SandOFlex. Now this one I have mounted in a half-inch shaft on a motor, and this is an old SandOFlex, and I got it off eBay. And what happens is, as the paper wears down, you turn this out, and then you just pull on this paper and get more out, like that. And then just lock it back down. I probably didn't do that right, but anyway, then you got more sanding paper. There's a big roll inside there. I got this off eBay, and this thing must be out of the, I don't know, 60s or 70s. But this is the old cast aluminum one. I'll show you the other one that mounts. They have adapters for these. Now I got the other one mounted in a drill press. Okay, now this is the other SandOFlex that I've got. And it looks a little different than the other one. This is a different year. But this has a shaft and adapter, a couple of set screws. You put the adapter in and put it in a handheld drill or a drill press and use. I use this one quite a bit. I don't know if you can see these little fingers wrap right around your wood piece, but you can take a tree limb and take the bark off of it, smooth and polish it up really quick. Okay, now here's a cedar branch off of a tree, and watch how this I don't know if you're able to see this or not, but it just shined it right up. Made it smooth as glass. So, it's all different kinds of things you can do with this. And same thing, just release the cap down there. And just pull out some more sanding paper. Now I'll show you what the discs look like, or the refills. There's one for SandOFlex. And this is 350 grit. And that's what I suggest getting if you can find it. Now this is the solid sandpaper. The company's name is Merit. Anyway, this is what one of the rolls look like that go into the sanding machine. You can see this is the serrated stuff, and they have non-serrated stuff. So you can find them. They make these brand new still, but they're plastic. And I went on eBay and got old cast aluminum ones, the original ones. And this is the original box for the SandOFlex. Haha, check it out. Okay. Well, and I'll show you a little bit how I built my power carving table. And it was pretty simple. I just went to the lumberyard and picked up a couple of sheets of 1/4 inch pegboard. And then you can see the edge there. I used a piece of 3/4 inch plywood here, and some 1 by there, and then 1/4 inch on top of the pegboard. Now underneath, I have a 4-inch hose hooked up to it, and this thing works great. I built the table myself. Alright, go on, Norman. Go on. So it's a 4-inch exhaust hose I have hooked up, and it goes over to my blower system, and it removes all of the dust that I make. So I made it like a drafting table, so it tilts. You can tilt it at any angle, and I put my feet up on that board there. And then I mounted a LED light, a workshop light. And man, when I sat there and power carve or sand, or power sand, it really works good. And it didn't cost me hardly anything to build it. Well, there you have it. There's a couple of the things that I use to sand all of my carvings with in a lot of projects. And that Flexo sand, I use that all the time. And works great. I found mine on eBay, and they do sell brand new ones. And the new ones are plastic. And these are very old ones. And I got the adapters for electric motors or for drill press or a hand drill, so I got all of those. Anyway, I'm going to get to painting stash now. This is a Roger Stegall rough out. You can see that. And that's what he's supposed to look like. So, till next time, I'm going to get painting on this. I hope you find the sanding ideas real helpful. They did for me when I found them. But it's kind of a secret in the wood carving world. And I finally just figured it out. So I'm Jeff, and I'll see you on the next video.